Out in the blistering emptiness of Death Valley, California, lies a stretch of cracked earth known as Racetrack Playa. At first glance, it looks like nothing more than a dried-up lake bed, flat, barren, lifeless. But if you look closer, you'll notice something odd. Heavy stones, some weighing hundreds of pounds, appear to have moved. Long trails etched into the ground snake behind them, as if the rocks themselves had crawled across the desert floor. No one has ever seen them move, yet the evidence is undeniable. The tracks stretch for dozens, sometimes hundreds of feet. Some curve gently, others take sudden sharp turns, and occasionally two stones seem to race side by side before parting ways, as if competing in some strange geologic derby. For decades, the phenomenon baffled anyone who came across it. How could such massive stones travel on their own? Winds, earthquakes, magnetic forces? Each explanation seemed to fall apart under scrutiny. Winds strong enough to budge these rocks would need to be hurricane level, impossible in Death Valley. Earthquakes would leave chaotic patterns, not smooth trails. And magnets? There's nothing magnetic about these stones. The mystery deepened with every failed theory. Scientists set up time-lapse cameras, waited years, and still no motion was caught. Tourists whispered about supernatural forces. Locals joked that the rocks came alive at night. The desert, it seemed, was keeping its secret. But here's where the story turns. In 2014, researchers finally cracked the case. But the truth turned out to be stranger than any guess before it. On rare winter nights, the dry lakebed floods just enough to cover the ground with a shallow sheet of water. Then, as temperatures plunge, a thin layer of ice forms around the rocks. When the morning sun rises, the ice begins to crack and break apart, and with even the gentlest breeze, the ice sheets, like slow-moving sails, push the rocks across the slick, muddy surface, leaving trails behind them. The movement is so subtle, so gradual, that it's invisible to the naked eye. After nearly a century of speculation, the sailing stones were revealed not as magical or supernatural, but as a breathtaking display of nature's quiet engineering. And that's the beauty of it. Death Valley, one of the harshest places on Earth, secretly harbors a frozen ballet that happens only under perfect conditions, only when water, wind, sun, and stone align. So the next time you hear about the sailing stones of Racetrack Playa, remember, this desert isn't empty at all. It's alive with secrets. If you liked this video, remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe. Thanks for watching Astounding Anecdotes. See you in the next one.